Don't worry about getting a bunch of customers. Instead, focus on making your list. Make a contact list, okay? Start with 25 names if you want. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to come up with a list of 100 names. But start with 25 names. Think of successful, positive, upbeat, influential people. One of the biggest mistakes we as human beings make, we try to sponsor down. We try to sponsor down. For two reasons. One, we think they need it. And number two, we feel comfortable talking to them. Right? Because it's like, you know how it is what it is. Let's just say it is what it is, right? There's these social statuses, right? There's certain people where you make more than them, they know that, and so you feel like you're more comfortable talking to them. If you're here, I want you to talk to these people. Because here's what I've learned in this business. The people that need this, they need it. They're a day away from bankruptcy. They need this. And this is sad. Okay? It breaks my heart because I grew up like this. Here's what their response is. I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be a catch. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's like they're so beat down by life, you know? And then you sit down with the successful people. I mean, successful people, they'll look at this and go, why wouldn't someone do this? Well, I mean, why wouldn't they? The downside is $209. I mean, why would somebody do this? And they'll join around the spot. So understand, successful people. Now, do not prejudge anyone. Do not prejudge anyone, okay? Because success, a lot of times, we as human beings affiliate that with money. I know a lot of really successful people that happen to work in a job that doesn't pay a lot, but they're really successful. Okay? Success is not just defined by your bank account. All right? So please understand, don't prejudge anybody. Let's just make a written list of everyone we know, and then our job is to be a professional inviter. That's our job. Our job is not to call them on the phone. We call that the valley of death. You call them on the phone, here's what you're going to sound like. Yeah, man, it's awesome. You get promoted to Starship Commander, they give you a quarter. And then you get promoted to get 56. You sound stupid. I mean, it doesn't work. You cannot explain this over the phone. You can't, so don't try. Your job is to simply be an inviter. Be an inviter. That's it. Okay? So, this is the one I've always used my whole life. Don't mix the invitation with the presentation. Sell the appointment. Do not email people. You know what email is this day and age? Email in this day and age is basically your way of saying it's not important enough for me to call you. I'm going to email you. Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many phone calls do we get nowadays? Not many. We get text or email. If you get a phone call, it's like an emergency. What's wrong? You know? It's not serious? All right, I got to go. Text me. You know, I mean, it's it. Call them. Okay? Call them. Because the truth is, if you master the invitation, you master this business. And understand, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I guarantee, if you call me up, I'm a red. You'll learn that means there's a second. You call me up and say, hey, Logan, how you doing? I'm fine. What you need, man? Hey, I have a business opportunity meeting I'd like for you to go to. Would you please, would you be interested in going to a business meeting? No, I wouldn't. How else are things going? You doing good? Everything okay with the kids? Good, bro. I'll talk to you later. Bye. That's it. That's it. But if you call me up and say, Logan, I got a business deal you got to see, man. I've seen this. I think it's big time, but I value your opinion. I want to see what you think. Are you available Tuesday night, Westchester? I'll come pick you up at 6:30, 7 o'clock start time. I'll buy you dinner after. I got to see what you think about this. If you're on fire, people will drive for miles to watch you burn. You've got to learn to communicate in a way that exudes confidence, and you're compelling, and you're passionate about the invitation. If you can be confident, compelling, and passionate about the invitation, this business is a joke. It's so simple. It is so ridiculously simple. Because here's all we have to do. Get eyeballs in front of the information. That's it. Folks, we're visual. Human beings are visual creatures. We are. As an example, hold up an OK sign. Hold up an OK sign. Humor me, come on. I know some of you guys are going, I'm not holding my sign. Just please. All right, hold up an OK sign. Put this OK sign right here on your cheek. Put this OK sign right here on your cheek. On your cheek. Cheek. Hey, without a show of hands, how many put it on your chin? Without a show of hands. This guy over here goes, he got me twice. You know what the best part about this is this angle. Because I see, there's a different personality type. Some of you, you're like this and you realize like the cheek, right? You go like this, you go. me caught. And then there's some of you that each time I say cheek harder, you like start pushing harder on your cheek. It's on my cheek, right? And then some of you are going, well, I don't get it. What's so funny? I don't understand. Right? Anyway, so here's the deal. We're visual creatures. If you can get people in front of the information, you're going to be successful. Case in point, you all heard me say, and this is why I did it. I love, when I do presentations, I like to break, because I want to see, I want to prove it. I want to prove the whole theory, right? Y'all all heard me say we're going to break for 2 minutes. If you're not interested, you're free to leave, right? Everybody heard me say that, correct? Yeah. Right? Okay? Yeah. Right? Here's the point.
Nobody left.
Nobody left. Okay, so what am I trying to tell you? You get people in the seats, you're going to be successful here. Do not complicate it any further than that. You know where we all make mistakes, and I'm guilty, I'm speaking with you, not at you, please understand, is we feel the need to justify it over the phone. Right? Well, what is it? Look, dude, if I could explain this to you over the phone, I would. Believe me. I don't want to muddy the water. I want you to see it the same way I saw it, because I want your unlimited advice. I want to see what you think, and I want you to shoot me straight and tell me if I'm crazy. But I think it's huge. I want to know what you think. That's it. That's it. Instead, what do? Well, here's the deal. It's capitalizing on the deregulation of electricity. And it's great. And there's this one guy, and he's nuts, and he's speaking, and he talks about this. I mean, you want to sit there and go over all the details. Anytime, if in your entire Ignite career you have ever heard these words, I wouldn't be interested in that, thank you. If you've ever heard that, you've said too much. Because how could someone ever tell you, I'm not interested, if all you say is, hey, let's get together, man, I got a business deal, I got to get your opinion on it. Who's going to say, I'm not interested in that? Okay? So, moral of the story, we've all been guilty of it, don't worry about it. You can't control the past, right? The book's been written, those pages are done. Okay? The next chapter is blank. Blank pages. Learn and move on. But for those of you that are guests, here's the deal. The most expensive way to learn is you make the mistake. The most inexpensive way to learn is from someone else's mistake. So don't go the expensive route. Go the inexpensive route and just be a professional inviter. Boom, to the point, right? Now here's some other ones that have worked for some people. I don't like these, but they've worked for some people. So do it if you want. Do you ever look for other ways to make income? To me, that sounds corny. Right? It just does. I'm just being honest. Okay? I found a way to get paid on thousands of energy bills every month. Okay, now you just blew it. Now you gave them a reason to say what? I'm not interested in that. Okay? Now I'm not trying to throw people on the bus. I'm saying for me personally, Logan Stout, this is the only one I use. That's it. That's all I use. Okay? So, the invitation. Understand that. What are your presentation methods? You've got public meetings. This one's right here every single Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Hosted by these incredible folks. They do it for you. They set up the chairs. They do everything for you. You just bring your guest, okay? 2-on-1. Okay? 2-on-1 meeting with your sponsor, your upline leader, whoever it is at a Starbucks. Right? Okay? Home meetings. Home meetings are very, very powerful. It's an intimate setting, right? They're successful. Just make sure that you have somebody that can do the presentation for you. Or you can pop in the marketing DVD and let the DVD do the sell for you, the presentation for you. Okay?